Happy New Year, folks. Today is the first day of 2018. From this year, our channel, AV Daniel Violin, is going to start a new program. That is to help people to make their dream come true. We say, help make your dream come true. Would you just give us some idea what kind of person are we going to meet today?
This person actually is a really great humanitarian, very young.
So we're going to interview beautiful people and to ask them what they want, what they wish, and how we can help them.
From where to where? Actually from Gaza in Palestine to Glasgow.
And today, my partner come up with a person like this. Okay, please watch. Is she pretty?
Can't put my window down to get the ticket.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my name is Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Daniel.
Nice to meet you. Yes.
Actually, this is a Facebook friend of mine. You've been on my Facebook for quite a long time. I've been following a lot of your posts. You have a lot of humanitarian efforts that you put out there. And one thing I'm not sure, I can spell your name, but how do you say your name?
Muaz.
Muaz.
Yeah.
Muaz.
Yeah, Muaz.
Okay.
Where are you from, please?
I'm from Palestine. I'm Palestinian. I have been living in Gaza for 25 years.
25 years, so your whole life,
Yeah,
I think?
my whole life. I have never been out, only to Saudi Arabia to visit my grandmother. She is living there.
Okay. So what brings you out of Gaza now?
Yeah, well, actually, because Malaysia is the only country that give Palestinian visa once they arrive airport. But other country, they request that they should have prepared their visa before they come to that country, like like the whole Arab country.
Go inside. I think let's go.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah,
Or did you come to see people? And...
No, I just.
So here you go.
It's fine. I can.
So the latest that I saw on your Facebook was that you were visiting Malaysia. So why did you have to come to Malaysia when your scholarship is in the UK?
Yeah, actually for Palestinian it is very, very hard to travel, especially in Gaza, as we have been living under the Israeli siege for 11 years. And you know that the Rafah crossing, it is the only border which the Palestinian in Gaza can live and can travel. But it is, it's never open this year. I think it is open only 10 days in 1917. It's open only 10 days, and when the day they open, my number and the waiting list of the passenger matched the same day, so I have to go. I expected that the Egyptian authorities would let me to stay in Egypt for at least 1 week, as the Palestinians are not. The Palestinians do not have to have a visa for Egypt. They can pass Egypt, okay, without any visa. But I was shocked that the officer, they sent directly the passenger to the airport. Yeah, the whole passenger, all female, male passengers, adults, youngs, and students. They all sent directly to the airport. And in the airport, they took our passport in the Rafah crossing, and we cannot have our passport only when you when you buy a ticket or buy a flight, you can wait your flight in the airport in Cairo, and they give you your passport when you are going to the plane. Yeah, I didn't see my passport for 2 days.
So, okay, so when you got to Egypt, they took your passport, but you had to stay there.
It is a process. It's a process. They do it every opening of the Rafah crossing. The whole Palestinian have to deliver to give their passport to the officers of the Egyptian officers, and they take it in the airport. Yeah, and we have I think from Rafah to the Cairo, it's only 8 hours traveling in bus, but it takes us about 20 hours.
20 hours.
Yeah, staying in the bus, and we have only break for like 30 minutes.
Okay, the reason that you're traveling, we already talked about, is because you got a scholarship in Glasgow.
Yes.
What's your scholarship for?
Yeah, actually I'm studying at the Islamic University of Gaza, and we have like an exchange student program with the Erasmus Plus, founded by the European Union. And in my university, they choose the top students, and they can join this scholarship, the exchange program, the exchange student mobility program. They can study in Scotland, and but it wasn't so easy to get this scholarship because I have English assessment exam, and I have also English English assessment exam in my homeland university, and a lot of examination.
Okay, I have had you on my Facebook for quite a few years, and I think since you were about 19 years old. I really think so, because you have been doing the different charity drives, and for example at Eid, where you have collections and then you go out to the children and you can you tell us a little bit about that? But your humanitarian efforts at such a young age really impressed me, touched my heart.
Yeah, first I like humanitarian work, and I like volunteer work. I have been in volunteer work since my childhood. By the way, my family, following steps of my family. About my team, the Humanity for Gaza team. It starts in the last genocide war at Gaza by Israel. In Palestine, I feel it is my duty to share news and to share updates of Palestine to the Western, to the people outside, to the people abroad. I want to make them more aware about us in Palestine, especially in Gaza, that we living in the siege. The Israel prevent the essential thing of living. They cut electricity for many hours, sometimes for days. We live without electricity, and the attack every month, every week. When the warplane fly in the sky, there is nowhere is safe in Gaza. You can expect anything from the Israeli occupation forces. In the last genocidal war, my home was destroyed, by the way, in that war. We had to go to live in the UN school, and to live in the classes of studying, to sleep in the floor, to sleep in the street, because there is nowhere safe. They even attack the UN schools. The humanitarian work starts when I saw people suffering. We didn't have food for days. We didn't have clear water for days during the war, and even we have no coat, no blanket, no bed to sleep. So I feel, I can help that, because I have so many friends abroad, and I have so many online friends that they know this cause, and they want to help, and all of us want to help. So I created my team under the name of Humanity for Gaza team, and decided to help and to take a step, and not to stand and watch, not only to stand and watch. So my friend suggested that we should have online fundraising to make it easier for people to donate and to help in fundraising. And the first project, it was food parcels to distribute food for the people who don't have food, and even we cook in the UN schools for the homeless or displaced people who lost their homes, and they stayed there for a month, and we have with them for during the war and after the war, and when the war stops and so we decided that we cannot even stop after the war, because we actually living in this age and there are so many poor people, and I think so many people living under the poverty line in Gaza, and we continue our work. Like in winter we distribute clothes, like in Eid we distribute new clothes for those children, those children who does not have new clothes, and we even buy new clothes for school for the children, and school bags and stationery for them, and we provide also medicine for elderly people who cannot afford to buy medicine, and yeah, so many projects. I cannot mention it in one interview.
Yes. Okay. I would like to know what message you have for the world. What would you like the world to know? And if you have a message for the Palestinian people, if you have a message.
Actually, before I came to, moment before we met, I was writing a note that about the new year. Our New Year's resolution should be to break the deadly siege in Gaza and to free Palestine. This is my message to the world, and to have a Palestinian state like others. Yeah.
Again, please, the whole message, say it again clear.
Yeah. Our New Year resolution is should be to break the deadly siege on Gaza and to free Palestine and to have a Palestinian state. Yeah, because I want to be free to travel.
He wants to be free to travel. We can understand that.
Yeah, it's enough of traveling, enough of suffering.
Yeah. I want to know if people would like to help you. How would they go about doing that? What would you need help with?
What I need actually to as a help from them is that someone help me to get a new visa in a quick way, because an urgent visa, it's in UK call them a priority visa.
What is it again? Could you say
a priority visa, I think. Priority visa.
Priority visa.
Priority visa, yeah. Yeah, priority visa. They give you visa in 5 working days, because I don't want to be so late for my study, because my last arrival it is in 19 January. Yeah, 3 weeks.
Okay, so you need your priority visa, hopefully before January 19th. So you need to get there. That's the first and foremost. You need to get to your university.
Yeah, I want to go to my university first, and after finishing my study, I want to back to Gaza and to live there.
Okay, so how long are you in Glasgow? Yeah. How long will you be in Glasgow?
It is 6-month program. I feel it wouldn't be so enough, but that's it. My dream is to have a PhD and to be a lecturer in my university, in my homeland university, to back to Palestine and work as a lecturer.
As what is it?
Literature. Teacher in university. Yeah, literature.
Very nice. Okay, literature, and you want to be a professor in university in your homeland.
It have been my dream since my childhood.
That's great. That's great. While you're in the UK, do you have somewhere to stay? Do you need help while you're there? After you get your priority visa and you get there, what do you need?
Yeah, I want to thank Franco, my mom, my Scottish mom, Jodie, because she welcomed me to stay in her home. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you'll come back speaking with a Scottish brogue. Sorry.
I don't want to forget to thank Asli because she made the GoFundMe page for me, and she has difficulties to make it because GoFundMe have some restriction that you have to be UK citizens to have a GoFundMe.
So she made it. This is your Scottish mom. Who made this for you?
Yeah, my Turkish friend Asli.
Oh, lovely. So you've got friends all over the world, yes? I think if they're supporting you in every way they can, as far as setting up things like your GoFundMe page, and you've got a Scottish mom now who's going to house you and feed you. I'm sure she's going to make you eat a lot, so be prepared to come back fat. What is that?
After that, it's me who will be working in the kitchen.
Oh, well, I think...
So I will not go to Scotland.
Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. So you get a break. Okay, so I really hope that everything works out for you and that you can get there by January 19th. Tomorrow you're going to be going?
Yeah, tomorrow I have appointment with the British Embassy here in Kuala Lumpur, and I hope it will work out well.
Okay. And actually, I would like for you to get a close-up of his bracelet. No, your bracelet. I want him, just as you're sitting there, to kind of, yeah. That's the Palestinian flag.
Yeah, and I will bring you a Palestinian gift. It's handmade in Gaza.
Oh, yes.
This, I will accept that.
Oh, wow. You see?
It's handmade. It is handmade in Gaza.
I think this boy is a lady killer.
I hope they all like it.
Yeah. I thank you so much. Thank you.
I have to stay in Egypt for 3 days. 19, 20, and 21.
To me, he is just a good-looking boy.
Yeah, because he's not political.
I'm not interested. I don't understand much of politics.
Yeah.
I just want to help good-looking people. That's all. Okay, just wish you all good luck. Good.
And he's so good, he gets the right angle. He's done a lot of selfies.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how to take a selfie.
Okay, goodbye.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Millennial generation.
Okay.
You're a millennial.
We go this way. Okay.
Gotta go over that way.
Bye.
Nice to meet you too. You keep in contact, let me know what's going on, and I'll send you a link once.
Go forward to meet again.
Yes.
Is she pretty?
He is actually quite handsome.
He? Okay.
Sorry. Again. Shall I start again?
Yeah, you can do it.